season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Leading the charge under center will be their 6'5" quarterback, Carson Wentz.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. A beautiful fake. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, 3-0 would be delicious, guys.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They fake the give. Now Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the Giants are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and
Right there, run though.
they did win the game.
That was a 3-yard run.
Forward for about 3 at 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 76 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to run.
Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Now a play fake. Wentz. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Not much there, only a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Wentz. And incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner.
So
if they win here, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup.
That's like 2 passes you can do
in this one. But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Yeah.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
There should be some crosses in here now.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
1 yard.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Run this one,
Set
man.
up to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
There's not much as
quarterback
perfect in football, but that's
receiver.
as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to
Oh, why you not catch that?
Almost intercepted. intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of
Yeah, I think
scrimmage.
Wentz is playing, man.
No gain on
I don't
that
think
one
he's
as it brings
special,
up
man.
a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the giant rush gets home as down he
Dexter
goes.
just caught him with the left.
Dexter Lawrence with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Yeah, they should have did on that one.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Oh, that was...
A little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one.
As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what we was thinking about.
And now we'll see punter Tyler Newsome. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Wentz now on 1st down. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Thibodeau was like, no factor. I'm going to trade this nigga, man. I'm going to get rid of him. He's doing nothing.
When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just
like he's not even making tackles. He's literally doing nothing out there.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far.
I don't even know if he's pressured.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. A nice job getting free on the return for 13
You're probably single for a reason. If you make yourself single, you can't take credit for being single.
For the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And to give this time to the tailback. And they're well past midfield.
Oh, that nigga was there. That spin would have been perfect. That should would have been around touchdown.
54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21.
Yeah, he ain't get that nigga one time yet.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Sacked back at the 31.
2nd and 20.
Hut, boom.
He'll look to throw.
Boom.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
See, but there's no patterns here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Niggas just went out.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't
See,
it?
and if you went too fast, I'm sure one of them niggas is open. My niggas are all 94,
Get into that
95.
big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Washington offense heading out. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind. Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Wentz now on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz, and looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
That's my nigga, the Slayer.
And the return comes
The Slayer.
right at the 44-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now, the way they're playing, doesn't say
They just thrown one pass to Wandell. Like, hasn't even thrown him a pass. Right there, you got him.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15.
See, that nigga's like a 97 speed.
Way down inside the
That's why he's
10
fine.
and mark him at the 5. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Back to throw.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round.
Dude, just
draft picks
run,
to make
man.
Impact on your team.
You are not gonna. I'll say you're not gonna take this fucking. Why you wouldn't run?
A few diamonds in the rough there, develop them.
It's a fucking improviser overriding the scrambler up there.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that, and even though it threw it into...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. is Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Decided to ride Ryan. Because there's 20 seconds left, man. Why would you not just let it go?
Just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there.
All right, man, thanks. And few teams starting to rise to the top.
You want the 3rd quarter already? Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Now a handoff looking right. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside.
This is complete.
If you get strung out on
it's complete. Because one of these niggas going to be open, man.
Negative yardage. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes.
Only takes 2 catches to get this nigga 100.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
You gotta catch these.
Nearly picked off, and with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now come the Giants. They'll last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's
I don't understand that pass.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I don't understand that pass.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A pair of first downs gives them a first and 10
you guys on fire.
Hands it off out of the gun. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete.
Like, everybody missed. I don't understand. I don't understand. Because we're all standing there and they all missed the ball.
Their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A first down carry for Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8. Now Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10. On play action, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On second down, Barkley. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. There's a throw, and it's taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz will get this out to Barkley complete.
Oh, that nigga laid on me.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
If you are 30 or older, do let this or use this sound.
I said there's so much seaweed out here, man. Motherfucker, ain't nobody wants that inspired. Records on you and your
Again, it's Wentz.
I just didn't object to it. I just felt that the music just wasn't that good to care about.
And down inside the 15.
Maybe some exceptions, though. I mean, Elvis was a talented guy.
To me, this is a situation. Do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect
Not necessarily. You know better than I. Yeah. Let me ask you differently. How good was Elvis? Elvis he holds a lot of the confidence that you want to usually the confidence that you give these white people. To start listening to a lot of music that normally they wouldn't have been listening to. I just think at least about a third of my fans. To say that Elvis is outstanding, like they say, he's the king. I got in trouble because one guy asked me this question and I said the king of what he got mad at. I don't think that Elvis like that because I know King and artists that are far greater than Elvis. I think Elvis was person came along at the right time, the rhythm was right to it, that the blues, rock and roll, the rhythm blues, whatever name you want to call it, and the girl took school over him. That Cole got in trouble in Alabama when the women's school over him got put out of town. And black people were going out taking their hand for professors. Their fans don't use about them taking their hand. And that's all Elvis was doing was popping him back. Hey, you know. And he was doing all kind of music. He was doing the winning party, real house rock. Black music. So what the hell am I supposed to feel sorry about, man? That's what I think all this stuff about it. Saying he's the king and he's the... I don't know. Try it. Let's see. Don't have to know about it.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much
selling more records than you and your contemporaries were. I just didn't object to it. I just felt that the new...
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go, baby.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete.
Nigga won't throw the one down.
About the 6-yard line.
It's like, man, I love him. He gives me safety net. I'm never going to throw him the ball now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
You got to run.
To the end zone, but it's
Hey, there was going to be nobody open, man. Because my guys don't run patterns.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Okay,
on the
that
ground.
should have went outside. Why did you cut it back? I don't understand that.
This time as they're on him quickly once more. That backs him up 1 yard and
Right
brings
there.
up 3rd
Cut.
down. They'll drop to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. You wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Wentz now on first down. His throw incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Wentz to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
He's going to get my yards and garbage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Giants, they're